Right, oh.
Okay.
Okay. So, welcome to this events and marketing and communications committee meeting tonight. So, got the book there. So, 23, 24, 47. Apologies for absence. So we've got one from a lay member. So to note apologies for absence.
Yeah, we'll propose that.
Proposed by Councillor Bird, second by Councillor Carnett. All in favour? Yeah. 23, 24, 48, disclosure of interest, to receive declarations of interest from councillors and items on the agenda. I'll make my standard one at the moment.
Yeah.
Canal River Trust volunteer, obviously deeply involved in stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
Anybody else? I don't know.
Remembrance group?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We haven't had any written requests?
No.
No. Okay. The minutes of the previous meeting, 23 to 49. Has anybody got any comments?
No.
Corrections to the minutes of the previous meeting?
No. I'll propose.
Second.
Okay, all in favour? Thank you. 23, 24, 50, confidential items to be discussed after item 55. Anybody got anything they think needs to be discussed?
No.
No. 23, 24, 51, public participation. I've got anybody for the moment. So 23, 24, 52, communication to consider our communication with the public and any recommendations to full council. We just have this as a standing item in case anybody's got any bright ideas that have occurred to them since last time. Is there any more we think we should be doing?
Yeah.
I'll send that link to our Facebook page for Bingley Creates to the council.
Yeah. We'll have to say, look, new group.
What's that, sorry?
Bingley Creates, which is an umbrella group for
Is that
creative
what you're going to
codes.
send a link
Yeah.
for the council to?
Yeah.
Yeah, to publicise. To help publicise.
Do we invite the village societies to the meetings? The
believe-
networking?
I believe so.
Networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd ask
Yeah.
them. I mean, I know they haven't been, but I just wondered if
I did ask
they were
you-
on the radar.
I did ask the other day, do we invite the Rotary clubs?
I don't think they're on the list, are they?
No. But if you think of any more, I can add them in.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's Bingley and Bingley Airedale, isn't there?
yeah.
They might be worth bringing in actually, because they used to run a lot of events, didn't they? I know they're depleted now, but they might get involved in other things.
When they support things, don't they? Like they do some of your marshalling for the Remembrance Parade, don't they? So, add them in if we can, please. Two. Yeah, did you get that? Bingley and Airedale.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you need contacts, let me know. I've got the contacts for them. Just drop me a line.
Yeah, will do.
Right.
I'm pretty confident we do have cross flats on, but they want to be on because they're what I call an active group. One of the few active groups.
Yeah.
I usually contact them if I'm doing little picture out and liaise with them.
Yeah, join in, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I say I get in touch with them to get them involved, if you like, and then instead of them having a separate one, we do it all together. So it works all right. And I've got a good relationship with Becky. Yeah. Secretary
Vicky.
Vicky, and of course Chairman
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
So I've sent Tim and Nick Upthwaite that Yorkshire in Bloom thing as well.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if other people have sent it to their local areas, whether they want to.
Well, I'm going to do it accordingly, definitely. It's good for mental health, you know.
Right. So, any more on general communication? No. 23, 24, 53 events to consider the town council's involvement in local events run by third parties. including involvement in the city culture. Susan said she might come tonight, but I'm assuming
she did.
she's
I
not.
think she's a bit overwhelmed.
I think she's a bit overwhelmed, but obviously I still think she's doing a fantastic.
She's doing
absolutely fantastic
she's doing an
job.
She's doing an excellent job, and if you compare it to what's happening in Bingley Rural, which is basically non-existent. So I'm sticking with Bingley. I'm trying to move things. I was talking to Andy Allison the other day. You know the situation with it said that there's 5. It was saying there were 5 people coordinated. I think that's each not ward constituency, isn't there?
Each constituency
And
is
then
going
there
to
was
have a person.
A person. That's just for a constituency, isn't it?
It is.
But then there was supposed to be an artist in each.
I think that might have morphed into that.
Right, because he reckons that they were going to take it, that person were going to take it. I thought, well, they're 6 months behind to start off with, aren't
Oh
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think they've just put out. I think 2025 have just put out adverts for people to apply to be those things, haven't they?
All right, yeah. I've seen some
There was
advertising.
something where they're wanting people to put themselves forward.
For them paid positions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought there were only 3 positions.
No, they originally they were talking about having an artist in each area, but area was a bit undefined, and area seems to now have become constituency, which is quite a big area.
Well, it is when you've got, it ought to be a ward, didn't it?
Well, it'd be nice if it was, wouldn't it? But I think that was where we thought it might have been to start with, but it seems to have morphed. Okay, so next one, the 250th anniversary of Five Eyes Locks. This is obviously charging down the path at us.
It is.
Now, in terms of what
Yeah.
Canal and Rivers Trust are doing, they've finally given us the final advertising and a link.
Right.
Is
this here?
That's it there. It's not the link. There's a link. There's a link to a web page that has more and more of what's happening. We did put aside a sum of money to support them, and they are spending it.
All right.
So I think this is the final thing that's come through from them.
So, out of we've earmarked 5,000, and they're spending 3.5 just over.
So they're spending 3.5.
So that'd possibly leave for any local groups because that was a question that was asked, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and
they said they said it was around. Oh, I think it was Bingley Music Town asked, and you said, well, I've committed it all to.
What would I said? I've committed it all, but I wasn't
a
sure
lump of it, absolutely, yeah. So what I'm really saying is, if we've got 5,000 in budget and we can enhance the thing by getting in touch with David Carpenter and said there's possibly a bit of money available, I think we should.
We should. No, I absolutely think we should. So I think that this has actually come down from the previous thing that they sent. They sent me. But this is their final list of things that we're supporting them with. On top of that, David is struggling with musicians,
right?
And I think part of it is that he's got himself in his knickers in a bit of a twist to think about how Bingley Music Town are formed, because they're an umbrella group.
Yeah.
And I think they've because they're doing some work for the Challenge Festival as well.
Right.
They've realised their limitations in terms of what they're covered for, this and that. But from my perspective, we always said we'd put our big gazebo up in the town square.
Yeah.
And I think where the promoters, whatever happens, so it's under our auspices. So I'll go back to him. I was hoping he was going to be here tonight.
How big's your big gazebo?
It's a double-sized
one.
It's
a 10 metre, 6 metre, 6 by 3.
But there's no point of
one's a
saying
3 by 3 and one's a 6 by 3.
but there's no point us saying we're going to put it out there if there's nobody in it.
No.
So,
So that'll be for the entertainment.
that will be for the
Right,
entertainment, and we're going to need a PA. I know he's got access to a PA, but I think it was like insurance around the PA he was a bit worried about for him.
This David Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I say, I think we can absorb that as long as we can get some people to turn up and play. So that needs to be our next.
The
Are
thing.
they allowed?
Sorry.
Are they allowed to put a hat out?
I think that's one of the possible difficulties. I mean, I think they have in the past had little collections there.
I think there is something about market squares that you can do it on the street, but you can't, something like that.
I think it might be that,
Yeah.
you can't in the square. But I know he was trying to get buskers to go down Main
Yeah.
Street as well, and it doesn't seem to have had
No.
any takers really for that. So music is the thing that's
There again-
worrying me.
Then again, if there were a little bit of money available,
Well, yeah.
as when we've done markets in the past and got entertainment. Now, I know it's short notice now, but if there were a little bit of money, it might just attract one.
It
or two.
might attract one or
Yeah.
two,
Yeah.
So we can put that out there that
Yeah.
we can give them a contribution for their
Yeah,
certainly cover their parking and their time. you
Yeah.
know, to get some people. As far as I know, the Morris dancers are still going to come, so we're going to have to set Morris dancers who say they'll dance from midday till 5
right, okay.
with breaks for beer.
The last dance
Won't be
was
much dancing after
interesting.
3 then.
which would be good.
Yeah,
All Saints Church bell ringers are going to ring, and they're
that's the bell. That's the church bells, is it?
Bells.
Right, yeah. Because they have a handbell group.
they're going to do the church bells,
Right.
and they're going to let people. They're going to have to queue up, but go up the town and have a look as well.
It's good, that.
Between 12:30 and 2:30.
To go up a bell tower.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been there. Yeah.
Is that on the roof itself then?
No, it's
No, it's
inside.
into-
Oh, just into-
inside. Inside.
They can only have 6 people at a time. So, but they're going to do that.
Yeah.
And the other thing that will cost us a little bit of money, but not much, I think it's 120 quid is the quote, is a minibus
Right.
to do a little circular route round for people with mobility issues. The general idea at the moment is that
To take them up back lane, you mean?
it'll
Or other way.
it'll start at the station.
Right.
It'll go up Park Road to the back of Damart where the
All right. Yeah.
the rear car park, so people can go in and see the stuff that's on in Damart.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good idea.
and then
yeah.
it'll go back down and out, and then stop at the end of Canal Road.
Right. They'll go that way.
Then the end of Sleddingford,
Yeah.
and then back, and effectively
Right.
we'll have that route running
Right.
every half hour,
Right.
really.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I can see that's a great idea, but how? So people are just going from the station there. When you say it's going to Sleddingford, other people can't get on and off or anything like that.
They could get on.
But how do they know it's there? That's what I'm saying.
Well,
You know, like a bus stop.
Timetable, you mean, John?
Well, a possible timetable or
we'll have a timetable,
Right,
and the
right.
people at the station can tell people.
Right.
I don't want it swamped though. That's the
No, no.
that's the problem. I'd rather it was used by the people
That need it.
that need it.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
rather
sorry.
than-
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically for mobility access.
yeah.
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 Okay.
Everyone else we're expecting effectively. So,
Yeah. I get that
Yeah.
myself. Yeah. Well,
because the not so much a problem, but to get from Damart back round, if you're walking, it's a wander round, and then it's down that horrible nasty little snicket. So we don't really want people
where's that?
back of Damart, the one that comes
Oh
out
right.
the top
Yeah.
of Three Rise.
Yeah. Oh, I know that well enough.
Yeah.
Carrying litter picking stuff down there.
I'm
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest even for fully able-bodied
For
people,
three
Get
rides.
muddy,
Yeah.
can't it?
and it can get muddy.
Yeah.
We still haven't booked the weather, but
No.
Why not?
I'm hoping by then everything
Put
will
requesting, no?
have drained itself.
Getting to leave.
it will disturb some of the local residents, Canal and Rivers Trust are going to drop 170 local. But I've
you know, but I've covered most stuff.
So if you got that, then we could send that out electronically, could we, to folk?
this we're probably
Is it like a? Is this just like telling people? Yeah, that's what I say for a bit. I'm thinking about tomorrow night. You see, because there's that mailing list.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll get. They're having another of them locally things tomorrow night.
Totally
week.
locally.
Next week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Thursday night. Thursday, yeah. It's next Thursday.
Next
Yeah, it's
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I've got Monday, Wednesday. No, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday next week. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah. Are you going to that?
go at that. And
I thought I'd go have that to have a look in platform
Well, yeah.
3. But is it? What I'm really saying is there's a mailing list started there that we could which subject, and I think that there's a Facebook page to do with that, isn't there as well?
What's that called? Is it totally local?
Totally locally.
locally.
Yeah, it's Hedgehog Organics that seems to be main mover and shaker.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're brilliant people.
Actually, got anything wrong or stepped on toes or put anything in that shouldn't be there, really. If you want anything more in there,
Is this it?
I probably could jazz it up a bit more and make it a bit more get involved and that sort of thing. And obviously it'll have headings and stuff on it, won't it? So
Yeah, just an A missing.
yeah, I'll rush. I'll edit it in the morning and send it on.
Yeah.
I'll do any corrections then.
But like I was saying earlier, before you all arrive, we're having a quick chat. And Andy Alderson is out and about and he's been talking to people.
Yeah.
And one of the other things we've got for the event is Bingley Brewery
Right.
are brewing a celebration beer.
All right.
Have we got a brewery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that then?
It's up in Wilson at back of Share Lane at middle of nowhere.
All right.
But it is Bingley Brewery.
It is Bingley Brewery. They are going to brew a
Cross
beer.
Flats. Good size at Cross Flats.
Yeah, seen that.
Yeah, I know. They're brewing a beer. It's going to be available in 3 pubs in town, as far as I know. Peacock, Chippenham, Engine Room, I think. And they are going to be selling it for £2.50.
Is that good or bad?
That's good.
I'd say that. I'd say.
Oh, pint of beer for ages, that's not.
I'd say that actually
It's my understanding,
I asked Google what the average price of a pint of beer was for UK, and it's £6.95, I think it was.
So they're
Might pay for it.
that's the intention that I've been told. But Andy is also looking at trying to get. Canal and River Trust have come back and said, we talked about could we get some banners off the lamppost by the market square, and they've come back and said that they're just not able to do that. So I think Andy's got an idea of our own branding, which doesn't exist at this point, for the beer, and for us to try and encourage the businesses in town to do special offers. So whether it is a £5 £2.50 or a £5 £5 offer or whatever it may be, but some coherent things that people could put up in the windows.
There is a £5 5 thing, isn't there?
Well, we've talked
Maria
about
was
it,
saying that to me.
but it's just I'm a little conscious because Totally Locally have a fiver
right.
fest, so but we are Five Eyes, and it isn't 250. So we have got 250. So I think there's ways we can do this without stepping on people's toes. And if we get that, we get our own posters, and we get these things to give to businesses to put up in their windows, then obviously I think it all ties in, and I'd like to tie it in with this letter. But I don't know where that's exactly where that's going to go. I'm at a meeting with Canal and Rivers Trust tomorrow, and Andy's there, so we're going to pick it up.
Right.
If we don't do branding now, it's just not going to happen. We're going to run out of time to do anything.
Yeah, it'd be good to get it on here, wouldn't it? But
It
like
would.
you say, it's got to be quick.
Yeah. And
What did you have in mind at prizes?
Well, I don't know. That's what we need to speak to Brisk about, because they said they'd sponsor a prize of some sort. So, I mean, if he gives me the email tomorrow, I'll try and contact them and find out.
So if that's brisk, then instead of Bingley Town Council will supply a prize as well? Question mark.
No, that's why I put it in red.
All right, okay. Because I think that's a good idea. And I was looking for that when I read it, and I saw it all in red. so well done for highlighting it for me. But one of the things that we could consider is giving prizes that actually give something back to the community. So you might give a pair of concert tickets, or a night out in local curry house or whatever, if you know what I mean. You know, because you could go up to them and say, what can we have them for? As well, so we'd get them a bit cheaper maybe if we wanted to do that.
Yeah, I
Or if
mean,
we just wanted to
Brisk
do
might give you a month's free book.
Yeah, they might. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I would just talking to Brisk about it at the meeting, and they were saying we'll sponsor a prize of some sort if you want. You know, because I think they just want to get the name out there, don't they? With the business
They're attending.
It's
internet.
the 25.
This
Right.
online, what do you call
Broadband
it?
company.
Broadband.
Oh,
supply,
right.
yeah.
There's
Router the other day
local,
that
so
said Brisk on it.
you know, they want to pick up business.
Yeah.
Across the
they're,
town.
they're attending 2025. There's two of them come to that.
Yeah. I don't really know what form it'll take. I don't know what kind of prize you could offer a business. But whatever they think they can offer, people might not be so bothered about a prize. It's just an incentive, really, isn't it? It's
Well,
just
if you
to get it out there. But I just think if it's just another way of sort of getting people in. I mean, you'd like to think that the ones that normally do a window display for stuff like Remembrance Day will do one anyway if they know about it, but they need to know, don't they? Which is why this is important. Like the lady who runs the florist at the bottom of town always does something for all sorts of events, doesn't she? And Jubilee outreach and things like that.
So we do need to get this stuff out there fairly quickly to give people time to consider what they can do.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of time, is there?
A lot of time.
4 weeks, 5 weeks.
I mean, how are we going to get it out? Are we?
We're just going to have to. I think it's shoe leather.
Yeah, just to basically post through doors, really, isn't it?
It's post through doors and or wander around and go in and talk to them. I mean, I'm quite happy to do some once we're ready. If it is a case of here's a poster, here's a this, here's a
Yeah.
you know, you can go in and almost just having something to put for them to put in the window makes it worth their while having a conversation with you, and then
I'm happy to
Going a
do
bit
that
further.
on a weekend. You know,
Yeah.
I can have a wander around. You give me half a dozen to do or something. Split between us, can't we?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it is. It's going to be better if we call in and explain it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
shoving it through popping it through someone's doors.
Yeah.
And really, if we're doing Main Street and up into Five Old Shopping Centre, it's not actually that many.
No.
No, it's
No,
not.
those. Yeah, part road. But we already know things like Bingley Galleries having an exhibition on the weekend as well, don't we? So yeah. So I think that's what we're going to need to.
Right. So practically, what I want to know is, we're going to, subject to getting entertainment, we're going to need the big gazebo, wants to go out there.
We're going to need the big gazebo.
And we talked about, for this, we talked about the local groups sharing, possibly sharing you know, sort of, so one person could be on it, and you could have leaflets for Walkers of Welcome and for Bingley Town Council and for any other small groups.
For the moment, we've said Bingley Create's going to launch himself that weekend.
Yeah, and hopefully get leaflets from lots of local groups as well.
Right.
So you're happy that that's what the one stall and you can support.
But also, we're running Plastic Free Bingley store, which is sharing with Moore's Bags.
Right.
Right.
Have you got gazebos for that?
We've got one.
Right. So that's
I did ask for one from
Right. So
Bingley Creates.
Right. So that covers that. So we want both gazebos out on the morning.
But do you need another one for Plastic Free Bingley?
We've got one.
You've got one for
Yeah. So.
And have you gone to Richard and booked them?
No, I haven't booked it yet because I was waiting for the risk assessment.
Oh right, okay, fine.
I saw it in my diary. I
got it all for Plastic Free Bingley,
Yeah.
but I haven't got it for Bingley Creates.
Because the other thing, I need to try and catch up with Richard. He wasn't at the market on last weekend. He was away on holiday. Because I'm not aware of any other community groups requesting a stall.
Right.
And we have gone out today with
I think
and a reminder about how to go about getting a stall.
Right.
Because I would like us to have as many people as want to
Susan
go.
has written to some, hasn't she?
I'm sure she has, yeah.
Who's that? Sorry.
Susan's written to some, hasn't she? I'm sure she has.
Possibly.
Because I know Cross Flats Village Society are having a stall on the towpath, is my understanding. And I thought someone else, Eldrick possibly, Eldrick or Gilstead were having a stall.
Oh, Gilstead. I think it was Gilstead. Yeah.
But again, I think that might have come off the towpath, but I don't know if it's gone to the town centre. Because I want us to know exactly how much we're going to have in the town centre. So obviously, Canal and Rivers Trust are having a trailer in the town centre as well. So there will be some stuff there, but we need to bolster it as much as we can through our contact with community groups, I think, to get as many people there showing themselves off as possible.
And as regards litter picking, you know, Susan sort of suggested, and I sort of volunteered to have a litter pick on that day, but it's, as I've pointed out, it's difficult to do it on the day because we're probably doing other things or whatever. But it was also said that Canal and River Trust volunteers were going to do litter picking. Can you confirm that tonight? Tomorrow.
Yeah, I can confirm that tomorrow. The intention is they will litter pick, but I think they'll be litter picking the towpath.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Before or after?
Both.
Right. So
if you look
talk to Ben about having.
If you look at that, you'll see it talks about litter picking at the end. That's that's
This
different.
one.
Yeah.
I've only got the one of that.
Well, Debbie, can you do us 2 or 3 of these, please? Thank you. Is that all right? Is that all right, boss lady?
So it says, we hope the visitors to the canal will responsibly dispose of rubbish in dog poo bags. Our team and volunteers will be carrying out a post-event litter pick. So they're doing one beforehand, but that's just to reassure residents, local residents, that they're doing one afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
and as regards us then, so we've got a route from, say, from Three Rise up Main Street.
Yeah.
So we need to cover that. We need to cover this area outside, and that's basically it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you manage to ask?
I haven't asked him.
No, because Jane's Plastic Free Bingley do a few litter picks with Damart. But you usually do round that area. You usually don't Riverbank, Canal Bank.
Well, last time Ben was so organised, he'd done 3 maps with 3 different routes.
All right, okay, all right. You don't want my job?
It's amazing. So
Just on getting onto Canal, how do you get onto the canal from here? Well, I know where there's two places, but there isn't one from the actual centre, is there?
Well,
Yeah.
that's,
Well, there is, but it's
By
not
the
accessible.
railway station.
Yeah.
Is it?
If you come out,
you can, of course you can, because you can go straight across from the station, can't you?
You can go
and
straight
on,
across,
on what they call it,
Far
that's it, the
side-
north bank,
the far
and then
side of-
cross over at Three
yeah,
Rise. Thank you.
yeah. But you've got to climb up the side of Three Rise rocks, either on muddy grass or.
Yeah, but it's,
Right.
it's doable. There's a path. There's a
I've
path.
just not seen it, you know.
Yeah.
No, there is a path.
And then
I've seen it down at, Cardigan House heading down that way.
Yeah.
And then I've seen it going up past
right,
an over bridge.
Other ones are opposite Palace Church. There's a
Yeah, no, that's what man. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
where that one
Palace
is.
Church,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what we're promoting as the accessible
Right, okay.
way.
Yeah.
Have you got one?
But we were just thinking, is there actually a way? Because you're in centre, you're at crossroads, and station.
Which it's original.
Is there a way? But you say
got
The
there is.
original
but
will be the one with all the creases
it's
in
not
it.
very good.
That one.
So if that ain't very good as an access,
Got another one.
should it be on one of our priorities at a future date to get it more accessible
Well,
It could be, but
for the Bingley people?
it's very difficult.
well, it's a Canal River Trust
It's
thing,
not our
isn't it?
land, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So we want them to sort of do it then, don't we?
Well, if they could, it would be fantastic. but
I mean,
get that.
it's used.
It's used. It is
Yeah, I
well
mean
used.
that's
I use it all the
that's
time.
that's the real I'd use as
Yeah.
well. If I was you, that.
It's the standard route I use to get to walk from my house into the centre of Bingley.
Yeah.
But it is not fantastic.
No,
Precarious.
it isn't as easy as other way.
No. If you've got a pushchair or if you're in a little
Yeah,
motor scooter thing,
yeah. I was struggling then.
you really struggle.
Well, yeah, because you've got to go across the bridge, haven't you? It's about so wide.
So we don't promote it because of the lack of accessibility. So it is down Main Street and over the footbridge, the main footbridge. So John, so you're talking practicalities.
Yeah.
So I
So-
think at the moment we're possibly putting up the big gazebo.
Yeah,
We're definitely putting up the small gazebo.
Yeah.
And then we got offers at the last networking meeting from a number of people for other gazebos that we can give to people if someone comes to us and says
Says
they
you
need
one.
one.
Yeah.
So we've said we'll do that gazebo match me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to fit it all in.
What else should we be doing? Is there something we're missing a trick
I don't
with?
know, that looks a bit like a bit of branding, doesn't it?
It is a bit of branding. It's the if you pass that one, it's that colour. It's that top colour. It's just a bit wordy rather than
Yeah,
logo-y. if you like.
yeah, that's what we still want.
Yeah. The only other thing is that Canal Ridge say they've got a load of bunting, but I'm not sure about. It'd be nice round the market square,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'll try and ask them what they think they're doing.
We have bunting.
We have bunting
We
as
have
well.
bunting that would go around, but it needs somebody to get a. And I haven't got my. I had some sort of 17-foot steps that I did it with, but it didn't last long because I got told it was
Dangerous.
Safe.
that and most dangerous pensioner in the world. So yeah, it would be nice, but we need some.
We need someone to put it up.
Well,
Like this is the thing. So if Mr. Alderson's idea about things
yeah.
off the lamppost come together, then it might be we have festival lights coming around putting, and then like put
Charlestown came up with a letter picker, cherry picker.
But I'll pick that up with him as well.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking litter picking. That's all.
So litter picking, are we?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to fit it in.
Is our plan to do it on the Friday?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If we can get somebody to come on Friday, and then if anybody. On Damart don't work on a Friday apparently.
Well, they do, but they
But they don't let pick on a
don't work
Friday.
from home. They work from
They
home
work
on
from home, right,
Fridays
okay,
and Mondays
yeah,
quite
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah.
like most
So they're
businesses.
mainly in the offices on Tuesday, Wednesday,
It's a
Thursday.
really a big deal. If I can get a few on Friday, that'd be best. And then
Well, I know Ben was offering his people to volunteer for various bits and pieces around the weekend. So if they could come out on Thursday, then
Yeah,
and
we
we
could
could,
have a wash round again on
and then
Friday.
maybe Friday morning I could just have a walk up and back and just see everything were all right, and then put gazebos up and then stick a brush somewhere.
A good job.
Yeah, I think if we have
I don't think. I mean, with having let's forget names. Our
Chris,
with having our Chris,
our ambassador.
our ambassador, Chris, our ambassador. I mean, place is pretty good, isn't it? I mean, in general. I mean,
Yeah, and I think he's going to be directed to keep that.
yeah. Oh, that's good. Well, there again, yeah. I'll probably have a word with Andy because I need to talk to him anyway. Yeah, okay. Right, that's okay. I'll see what we can do. Yeah.
Anything else anybody can think of
I don't think so.
for that event?
No. Just get in touch with David Carpenter. Just
Yeah,
Is everyone happy with that letter if I just tidy it up a bit? And,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah?
Like I say, I'll give you some more. I'll show it to Andy tomorrow and see what
Just see if there's anything he wants to add.
anything he wants to add, anything we might want to.
Who should they get in touch with if they want to know anything, or do you want me to leave that off, or if we're going round with them anyway? Or should we say email us at if you've got any issues, or
Yeah, unfortunately, it probably is the inquiries inbox that will get inundated or not, as the case may be.
probably not. Email. What is it? Inquiries at Bingley.
Inquiries at Bingley Town Council.
And if we can try and work out what Bruce wants to do for a prize.
I've just sent you those email addresses, so you should have those.
Because it doesn't have to be anything particular. It could be a bottle of champagne, and a thing of chocolate, or something, doesn't it? It doesn't have to be anything.
Yeah, subscription would be good though. It's not
It
to
don't,
them.
does it? It just needs to be something. It's just a bit of.
It's just
It's
something.
recognition, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
it's
they've
just
taken
a-
part.
Who will judge it?
Sorry,
Who will judge it?
like them. They can.
If they're putting the prize out,
Yeah.
why not?
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay, so I think that's probably
Put that in it.
250.
enough on to 250.
Jolly good. That.
Yeah. Okay, so what else? Easter and Christmas events organised the Chamber of Trade. So Easter is sorted. They came to F&GP, Chamber of Trade, so we're sponsoring that one. Christmas.
Do you know the cost of the Easter and the Christmas, approximately, altogether?
Yeah,
Well, we're
They wanted 950.
Yeah, we're
So it's 1900.
1900 for Easter.
£1,800.
About the same for Christmas.
No, about three times that for Christmas.
Christmas
Yeah.
last year was
Christmas
about
is more than
8 grand, I
six,
think
wasn't
it
it?
was. But Christmas, even though they've told us they had the market square, they don't. Is what's come back. So I think they're just working through with Bradford Council how that might look or what changes might.
Yeah, because that makes a difference. That makes a difference to income, you see, because if the chamber aren't booking, getting any money for the stalls, they're going to need more money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But as they told us last time they had it sorted, it's a bit it seems to be a bit of a hiccup. And then
I think it's the licence holder that's changed his, that's I got
I think
impression.
he said that they've got they've got more stalls and they've all got plans already for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So they
Yeah.
can't really tell them that they can't have it.
No, absolutely.
Um,
No, well, they can't. No, because it was clear that
Whereas I
they
think-
have the license for
Yeah.
52 weeks.
I think
I
it
agree
were,
with that. Yeah, but-
Sunday, look at it.
Well, seemingly they think not.
No.
I would just have done it on a different day, but yes.
Sunday might be a better day. Might get more people.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Be better for like festival lights, for switching and all that business. Isn't it?
yeah, we'll see what comes back on
Yeah.
that one, whether how things develop
Yeah.
on that, I think. And then the next one we've got there is Eldrick and Gilstead Gala, Saturday the 29th of June. Now I think in the past as a town council we've had a stall there, haven't we?
We booked a stall last year and we didn't take it up. We paid for the because
We didn't have the manpower
because
to manage.
nobody put their hand up. That's why.
Can you
Yeah.
put yours up, Charlie? You normally put yours up.
I usually take the gazebo up before whatever the time, 10 o'clock or whatever it is, and take it down, and I go do a shift on it. No, because if I remember rightly, Chris O'Neill won at meetings. He was playing pops that we
weren't
weren't
there.
represented.
Yes.
So-
Do we think we should recommend we book a stall? And do we think we will have the manpower
Well,
to?
I think there's an easy way to find that out, and that is to put it on the agenda for the next full council meeting and see if anybody will put their hand up.
well, I think certainly, unless there's some reason why they can't, the Eldrick and Gilstead ward councillors.
They attend in a different guise.
Do they?
Yeah, they attend. So Mark goes as
Mark's normally either doing bangers or.
No,
Fair enough. You know what I mean?
Oh
if,
no,
they've
Mark.
if they've already got a role there, then that's different,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well,
And,
no, Mark
David.
definitely does. He just
yeah, David, doesn't it? Goes
Is
in-
it just Mark and David?
Well,
Is there not another one?
it should be
don't think.
the other Mark and Jeff
Yeah, the Gilstead ones.
Gilstead councils.
Right.
I mean,
Otherwise,
I'm quite
yeah,
happy to do a
I mean,
shift up
His
there.
broken leg should be mended by
I
then,
mean,
shouldn't it?
ordinarily it's been the weekend beforehand when I'm always away, so I think I am here that weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. So can I suggest then we'll do?
Put it on full council
Yeah,
agenda
well,
and ask for
we-
volunteers.
we've got a slot. We've got a slot
Yeah.
in on that agenda anyway, haven't we?
Well,
Yeah,
EMAC. So we'll just
Yeah.
I'll add it under there.
bring
Yeah,
it bring it
good
on there.
idea.
Volunteers for that, yeah,
Yeah.
to see where we have a stall.
Yeah.
Are there any other local events run by third parties? I don't know if you want to talk about Challenge Festival, because I don't really know.
No, when we were at that meeting the other day, the building capacity meeting.
Yeah, so
They sent me a letter to circulate to all town councillors, and I'd never received correspondence from his.
no, I'm sorry, that's my fault. I asked him to send it in because he wanted to send it to he's trying to send it to local residents. So Challenge Festival,
Yeah.
it seems to have morphed its name. So this is the 3-day festival in Myrtle Park at the end of Maybank holiday
2024.
2024.
That's this year.
2024. It's been organised by Ian Andrews Wales, I remember his name,
Could you forget it?
who's the man who normally organises the Saltaire Festival.
Yeah.
So he has credentials.
It's got credentials. It's largely a free event. There seems to be some VIP portion of it that he thinks will help
We'll pay for it.
allay most of the
Yeah.
costs.
But
Some-
somebody cast some doubt on that the other day, didn't
Someone
they?
did cast-
quite a lot of
but-
things you had to pay for.
But it's going to happen.
Yeah.
We haven't got any real involvement in it whatsoever. So I think at this point we're
Crack on.
just putting it on our radar. for-
Apart from that 25 meeting, he said he could do with litter pickers
Well,
So that'd be-
probably he seems to have
afterwards. Yeah.
he seems to have ambitions for it,
Yeah.
but from what he seems to be saying, he's doesn't seem to have got people and community groups necessarily really involved,
no,
does it?
we've sort of decided that, because he wants it to carry on next year, doesn't he? We've decided that we're going to stay separate,
Right.
because it sounds like it's too big and it doesn't necessarily
Do what you
encourage
want.
all the groups that we're wanting
Yeah.
to encourage to be part of.
Because his idea is that next year it will be the same weekend, but it's morphing into a week-long thing with a final weekend, which he's calling the Dot
Dot to Dot.
Festival.
And it,
With the idea that there's things happening in Bingley, in Bowden and whatever, and you join the dots. And you join the dots and you can go there.
Can't knock him for his
No,
aspirations.
No.
No, definitely not.
I mean, if it, and certainly that'll bring footfall into town, won't it?
Yeah. So I think we're quietly supportive, but he's just going to organise it as far as I can see.
Well, he's organised it this sound of it.
Yeah.
I know Joe Wheatley said he attended meetings, he'd keep me informed in it,
Yeah.
on it,
Yeah.
if there were anything they wanted us.
yeah,
But hence this letter, so he's writing to local residents around the park just to essentially forewarn them of
yeah.
disturbance.
Supply
And this, that,
it,
the other.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think for us, councillors need to be aware, just because people
Will be complaining.
may complain or may bring it up with them. So
Does that, as an event, then, does that have to go through the planning committee?
as an
You know, if it's going to put a week-long event on and take over whatever is going to take over, does it have to?
no, it would need to go through Bradford's Parks Department
Right.
For their permission to do it. I mean, he will have had to jump through lots of hoops.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That officially, to get it to a stage where he can actually do it, it's got to have had consultation and involvement.
Yeah. So how it works is you get
Not
into
with us though.
Not
No,
I get
no,
that.
how we go about it, Michael, is you go to Julie Roberts who'll book the other thing, and she sends you a form out, and then you go through all the other stuff.
I sort of like get that Bradford run it, if you like, and we don't have an involvement, but why don't Bingley have an involvement?
Because it's their land, it's not our land.
No, yeah, I get that, but by the same point, if you want to build a house here in Bingley, it goes through Bradford Planning Portal, it's passed across to Bingley Council for its say on it, whether it's a yay or a nay, and whether they ignore it or not, and then it goes back to them to make a decision.
Building a house, isn't it,
But it's still the same, isn't it? It's using Bingley area.
I get I fully get what you're saying. The difference is for planning stuff, legally we're a statutory consultee, so they have to ask us our opinion.
Yeah.
For whatever happens in the park, legally we are not a statutory
but potentially you've got another irate person who writes to you and says,
Yes,
you just write back and say it's Bradford. It's easy.
all the time anyway.
But last time it happened with cycle race.
Yes,
Nobody knew it were coming, and then next minute it had been and gone.
I know.
And we all missed an opportunity that it were coming. And now this one we know it's coming. So
yeah, we don't have good links into whoever gives permission for use of the park.
but that's bad, isn't it? If you get what I mean.
Yeah. Because it would be better if we were forewarned about all these things.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I've got an email. It's on the agenda about bandstand concerts. Obviously, I've reported and said that she's busy booking them. She's written to me only yesterday asking for an update, which I can't give her because I think I asked Dave Wells to inform Eve if there were anything on his application to Northern Power Grid. But I've rung Julie today, but she I know she's definitely in the office tomorrow. But I'll ask her, and then because she's obviously coordinating this, nothing can go on in those parks. You can't book something in that park if she doesn't know about it, because otherwise there'd be two people going at the same time. You can't just go and do it. You've got to get permission from and she's
if she
and
had-
that
if she
seems to
had-
be that seems to be her role.
Right.
So I ask her if she can
share that visibility with us.
share a list of events to Bingley Town Council. That'd be good.
It would. That'd
Yeah,
be very
okay,
good.
we'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Right, thank you, John. Anything else on third-party events? I don't think so. Moving on then. Feedback from the recent networking event. I think we possibly had this last time as well. I think it went well.
Yeah,
People seem to enjoy them.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think they're
Chocolate
useful.
biscuits
aren't
went down well.
they? Yeah, I think they're useful, aren't they? They get
Yeah.
people talking and getting people together, and
That's probably the keyest thing out of it.
It is.
Getting people to actually realise who's who.
and I think in sort of 12 months' time, people will be coming and saying, us and them have planned this event.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
Well,
yeah.
that's where we want to get
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So I think, did we say we'd do them every
Did we say quarterly?
quarter?
Yeah, I think that's enough, innit?
Yeah.
3 months
Oh,
or so.
definitely. Don't want it too often. Yeah.
But we probably
No.
can't do one in April. We've got the town meeting as well as, haven't we?
Maybe we should.
Might.
Yeah.
Go on, maybe.
With a bit of boat, we might throw a green and cleaning among. if we can get some there. Have you any luck yet?
I've emailed him right at the back.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I'd probably say go with May, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Probably May, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so see, town council
So,
organising.
If it's going to be May, can it be second Saturday? I'm tied up on first Saturday. I'm tied up on third Saturday. I'm mum, and I like to go. So it's second or fourth of May.
Bath Orbit Challenge Festival. Won't it?
Yeah, well,
Oh, is it? Okay. May. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. If you're having it in May, could you make it second Saturday? What's that?
That'd be better, wouldn't it? Because the first one will be
May-
bank
May
holiday.
Yeah.
11th of May.
Oh, for May.
Okay, let's pencil that in for May. Next networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Cardigan House. Cardigan House.
Yeah, it works fine.
Because I had to on the station. We now have. We had 4.5 locks. We've got 5 again now.
Have you? Have we got that back to
Yeah,
5?
and they've been painted last Saturday, so yeah. So I've replaced them. Replaced half a
You
lot.
still got empty Incredible Edibles because they all got nicked, didn't they?
No, she bought some. She's replanted them.
Has she?
I think we're putting soil in them. I were doing. Yeah, I were doing as well.
Because I think after that came out, I drove past Crossback Station the next morning and all the stuff was in the road.
All right.
Yeah.
Someone had to go at them.
In the road. Or from where Cross Flats plant.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you get that.
It happens.
you just replant it, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's look
Okay.
at. By the way, get some. Have I any photograph? Yeah, probably have I. Of some of the planters that we've planted in station in
All right.
Cross Flats and Bingley. I think I've got some on my WhatsApp page. Jesus. I know.
So other events in 2023, the D-Day. Is there anything more on D-Day for tonight?
Not as yet. No, I've sent the details out, so I'm just waiting to hear back from Martin and Marcus and Neil
So
and see what they come
Is
up with.
that all the remembrance group people?
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty much, yeah.
because after you've gone, because you came and you went, didn't you? When you, you were talking about Staten and Kauai, and you were talking about Ortair and all that. What I said afterwards was, get them all. No, seriously, but I mean, we've put 2,000. We've got 2,000. We've committed 2,000. If it's going to be an event, let's make it an event.
Well, I think you need to think about timing, don't you?
It's-
Because that 9:15 is quite late,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So anything
What is the
gonna
9:15?
That's
The
the
no-
beacon.
That's when we like the beacon.
That's-
Does everybody like it?
Yeah,
I see,
like
right, I
that.
get
But
that.
so
right.
anything we do, we'll do what I have to do before.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of when you want to start, and
Yeah.
then do you need 3 groups to fill it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you might do. I mean, it might be just like a short of, we might get the cadets to do a bit more than
Yeah.
what they do at the Remembrance Day.
Right, yeah.
Spen Valley Band might be an issue because they're quite young, I think, and it's late on, but he's usually up for his cow.
Yeah.
So I've emailed all of those, so I'm just waiting to hear back.
Right,
and,
good. Yeah, it
I'm
should
just
be done.
finding out about availability at the minute and
Yeah,
cost, and then I've said I'll let them know what the plan is. So
Yeah.
hopefully, if you want to feed back in EMAC at next Tuesday, I should have a bit more info. Hopefully.
The Voices of Yorkshire on your list.
They're not usually, no, because we use Steeton Male Voice Choir normally, but you know,
Very
if
different.
they may not be available or whatever. I've just gone with the 3 that we normally use in the first instance, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't know what kind of thing Voices of Yorkshire do. I know
They do a lot of rock and pop. Not all of it I like particularly, but I do sing them.
yeah.
I like singing.
I mean, it's just whether they'd sing something that befits the occasion,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
They're
suppose.
doing
isn't
songs about kindness at the moment.
Need a bit of that. Bloody hell.
Would they be up for doing a bit on the 23rd of March?
Well, I have mentioned it to him, but it's quite short notice now, isn't it? And I don't know if he's. I did mention it to him, and I wrote it to him as well. And I also wrote to him about next year. So, don't know if it's on their website as a possible date or not. But they don't charge. They just get they put buckets out.
Yeah.
Well, that's Crosslat Station.
Looks nice.
Yeah. Bulbs and plants supplied by Bingley Town Council. That's beginnings. That.
All right.
That's Crosslat Station.
Yeah, that's good. Colourful.
Yeah. There's loads of bulbs coming up.
I mean, I noticed out here there's loads of crocuses and stuff, aren't there?
Oh yeah, Bradford Council. Yeah. Some polyanthus aren't back in a container as well.
Oh, well, there you go. That's my that's my identification.
Well, I planted in that box.
So there's nothing on for March at the moment. We're doing
There's
Midsummer
some crocuses
Dance
there.
Festival in June.
Crocuses,
Sheep
no.
Day in Skipton. Some Oakworth Gala.
I'm going to say, what about Rock Choir?
Oh, that's them other two plants.
Quite a few of them around, isn't there? Now we're
This
in
is
Rock Choir.
because that's by side at station, and that's
It's a big
with
choir
two of
because
them.
he's
You're
got
into this. What's that, mate? Are you?
4 or 5
no, never there.
choirs and they all come together.
Not at all. Not
And
at
there's
all.
about 60 in part 1 at Bingley.
Well, it'd be good because it'd be good to, even if they're not singing, get them down in the market.
I know, well, this is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Choirs are
It's a
good
lot of
because they
people.
bring a lot of footfall.
And
Yeah,
they'll
they
bring
do.
partners and families.
Yeah.
and what have you.
Yeah.
Choirs bring a lot of
Yeah.
footfall.
Yeah, well, it's a thought, innit? It could get them all in. Yeah, pack them in. Yeah. There's what-
Okay, then moving on. Bingley Arts Festival 20.
There's not much more to report about that since the last time. I don't think we're going to have it. It'll probably be on the Sunday of that bank holiday weekend, the early May one. And Walkers Are Welcome have got their walk on the Monday.
Right, okay.
So the plan is to have stalls but also have exhibitions and things in the cafes. I've already booked a space, but unfortunately I couldn't book May, in the Craft House. Plenty of other cafes and things have spaces for exhibitions, so hopefully it'll be a community thing. So we want all the community groups that are now gradually coming together, thanks to Susan, to be involved and have stalls and things. And I don't know whether we'll be able to have Dam Art that weekend because it's not the last Saturday of the month or Sunday of the month even.
No.
But
Might
yeah.
see how we get on with them. So do you want to come to our next networking event?
Yeah.
on a Saturday and maybe talk about
Yeah.
that a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it in front of people, because I'm always conscious that although we go to all these
I know.
meetings and we talk, that lots of people go, I've never
Because I
heard
can
that.
never do that one in January because it's always that same weekend. It's my daughter's birthday.
So are you fine on the 11th of May?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, and bandstand.
Yeah, as I said, I should have something for next Tuesday anyway. Something update. See, I've tried to contact Dave Wells, who's the chap who's made the. I think he's made an error in his application.
Yeah.
So he told me, I mean, he couldn't complain about it. So.
Well, yeah.
But it was on the 1st of February when I last rung him, and he said it'd be about 3 weeks, so it's 21st today. So I've rung him today, but he went on answer machine. But he usually answers the phone. And I also rung Julie Roberts because she emailed me. But I know she goes in the office on the Tuesday and Thursday, so I'll talk to her tomorrow.
But she has booked 3 bands anyway, hasn't she?
Pardon? She was going to book more.
Right.
What she was booking was bands that don't need electricity, so she's probably built update us on that. But she wants electric to be there so that she can get some more. Okay.
Oh, so it's not done yet.
No,
Well, the bit into the park's done, but the major actual connection.
so it needs electric from that.
network.
From as far as I'm
The former one.
making the assumption. You should never assume, but I'm assuming there's a subway across the road there, and I'm thinking it's going to go from there to the.
It's going to need to come out of a
The others,
cabinet.
the others all sorted, and it's also got an extra duct in for CCTV. That's been requested by Britannia House. Apparently, that's where all the CCTV is in Bradford.
Right.
So they've actually requested that an extra duct were put in so that they could monitor it, because there is a newish CCTV
camera.
TV camera
Looking at
up
the
there,
bandstand.
but it can't see the bandstand because of the tree were. So,
Let's move the tree.
I
How's
should
that
know
going,
something.
biodiversity?
I said move.
Okay, yeah. So that's where we are on that. Yeah.
okay.
So I'll hopefully next Tuesday I might have something else. We'll see.
Sorry, I was just thinking. Going back to the arts festival, we are building up to it with these stalls that we're having every month
Every month in the,
in Damart and in the square, and it'll be different groups each time.
yeah.
So
And are you going to let us know if someone needs a gazebo for that?
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah.
as we talk, some
Yeah.
groups have got them, some
Yeah.
groups haven't, and if we need to get ours out,
Yeah.
we can do so.
I'll have forgotten how to put it up. It seems that long.
It'd be embarrassing if we get it out for
Moths are being
March.
I think it'll be all right.
It has a while since either of them have been up, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So, okay, 23, 24, 50. When do we want to next meet? Date of next meeting? Do we want to meet before the 23rd of March, or do we want to meet after the 23rd of March?
Don't know, what do you think? Think we'll have anything to add? Or do we
I-
need to sort out if we're going to be
think we
needed?
I think we need to sort out stuff that we're sorting soon, don't we?
Yeah.
And by the time, if we do it normally, like a month's, it's going to be too late to fix it all.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Well, we can always meet before then, can't we?
Yeah.
So do we want to meet in what,
That week.
3 weeks? Do we,
Yeah,
a couple of
okay.
weeks before?
Yeah. Yeah.
What we got on, so sort of a couple of weeks in front of the 23rd of March.
And that's when we've got FGP, so if we did the week before, that'll be the 6th.
Six, that's only 2 weeks away, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is that?
unless we went for a different evening.
I was just thinking that. What about about Tuesday or Thursday?
Is it planning an F&GP that way?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
That's another week.
Yeah. Unless, what about Thursday? Have we got?
We could do Thursday.
yeah, can do that.
14th.
Thursday 14th?
It's blue recycling bin, is that?
Is
That's
that,
what?
is that the one for the year?
Oh, we've got
Yeah.
a meeting that morning as well with BD25.
Oh, have they?
And we'll go for that then.
My life is just a series of meetings. Especially at the moment.
Yeah,
We're going for that.
We're going for that. Yeah.
yeah, we'll go for
Thursday
that.
the 14th.
Yeah.
Okay, then exclusion. Well, we've got no one to exclude. Meeting closed. Thank you very much.
So 14th of March then.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
I think there'll be quite a bit of email traffic before then.
Right, put that in there. The 2020 diary.
Notice it, John.
Yeah, well, the reason I wrote that is because there's no in it basically, but it's a
Notice
big
that.